Hey there, it's CJ Willie, and today I'm cracking a pack. I have in front of me the original Theros block. So a pack of Theros, Born of the Gods, and Journey into Nyx. What do I hope to get out of each of the packs? Well, I want to get a great rare or mythic rare. So over the next 3 Magic the Gathering crack-a-packs, I will be doing one of each. So today let's start out with Theros. In Theros, I'm really hoping to get Nykthos or Thoughtseize. I've opened a box of Theros packs and I have yet to pull either of those. So let's take a look at it. Once again, my viewpoint is going to be from a very casual Magic the Gathering player point of view. First card is Omen Speaker, 2 mana, 1 and a blue, human wizard at 1/3. When Omen Speaker enters the battlefield, scry 2. For 2 mana, getting a 1/3 is okay, but the ability to scry 2 and set up your future hand is an added bonus. Next up is the Gray Man. He's gonna get you. Gray Merchant of Asphodel is 5 mana, 3 and 2 black. It's a zombie at 2/4. When Gray Merchant of Asphodel enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, where X is your devotion to black. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. Probably the best black common in Theros. Gray Merchant of Asphodel was awesome in the limited format, and it's a card that I currently play in a mono black zombie deck that does a ton of work. There's many times when it will win the game or swing the game to my advantage. Next up is Divine Verdict, 4 mana, 3 and a white, instant, destroy target attacking or blocking creature. For a common kill spell, it's pretty efficient. You're going to take care of an attacker or a blocker. Boulderfall, 8 mana, 6 and 2 red, instant. Boulderfall deals 5 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or players. There is no way I'm playing this in a red deck. There's no way I'm playing it in any deck. 8 mana to do 5 damage divided as I choose? Nope. Next up is Sedge Scorpion, single green mana for a 1/1 Scorpion, and it has Death Touch. There are similar cards that have been reprinted afterwards, like Moss Viper, that are very efficient. They come down on turn 1, they have Death Touch, and they hold down the ground forever. Return Centaur, 4 mana, 3 and a black, zombie centaur, 2/4. When Return Centaur enters the battlefield, target player puts the top 4 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. It has either a self-mill effect or a mill your opponent. 2/4 for 4. The mill just doesn't make it that much better. Hopeful Eidolon, single white mana, enchantment creature spirit. It's a 1/1. This is our first card with a bestow mechanic. For 4 mana, 3 and a white, you can bestow it or use it as an enchantment onto a creature. If so, that enchanted creature gets +1/+1. It has lifelink until end of turn. If not, for a single mana, you can just play it as a 1/1 lifelinker. I really like bestow. The only drawback was a lot of the bestow costs were really expensive. Next up is Fate Foretold. 2 mana, 1 and a blue. Enchantment or enchant creature. When Fate Foretold enters the battlefield, draw a card. When enchanted creature dies, its controller draws a card. It really doesn't do much. Doesn't give an added bonus to your creature. If your creature never dies, you've paid 2 mana for 1 card. It just means your creature dies, so you're giving up a creature and 2 mana to get 2 cards. Portent of Betrayal, 4 mana, 3 and a red, sorcery. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. Scry 1. Your typical threat and effect, active treason, is 3 mana. This has 4 mana. It has an added Scry 1, which I still don't think makes it a playable card. Observant Alseid, 3 mana, 2 and a white. It's an enchantment creature nymph at 2/2. It's another one of our bestow creatures. For 5 mana, 4 and a white, you can bestow it. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has vigilance. Granting a creature +2/+2 in vigilance is pretty good. For 5 mana, I think that's a little overcosted. Not a great bestow creature. Our first uncommon is Vanquish the Foul. 6 mana, 5 and a white, sorcery. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater, scry 1. There were a lot of big beefy creatures going around in the Theros block, and Vanquish the Foul dealt with them. It had 2 drawbacks. 1, it was a sorcery, and 2, it could only destroy a creature power 4 or greater, so it was a little slow and very narrow. Our next uncommon is Karametra's Acolyte. 4 mana, 3 and a green. It's a human druid at 1/4. You can tap it, add an amount of green to your mana pool equal to your devotion to green. Green devotion decks were pretty strong in the Theros block, and Karametra's Acolyte, tap it and add a lot of green to your mana pool to play your next bigger, beefier creature. Our final uncommon is Insatiable Harpy, 4 mana, 2 and 2 black. It's a Harpy at 2/2. It has flying and lifelink. Getting a 2/2 flyer for 4 mana is not great, and I just don't think lifelink makes it any better. Okay, well, we get a cool rare and mythic rare. Titan of Eternal Fire, 6 mana, 5 and a red. It's a giant at 5/6. Each human creature you control has 1 red. Tap it. This creature deals 1 damage to target creature or player. I think it's probably the worst rare you could pull from Theros. It just didn't seem to pair well in an aggressive strategy. If you're trying to pair it in any color other than white, there simply wasn't enough humans. Sure, you could get a lot of humans in white, but you wanted to go wide and you wanted to go fast, and Titan of Eternal Fire just did not fit. And then a forest and stupid ad card. Okay, my favorite card or best card out of the pack is going to be Karametra's Acolyte. It was a really fun card to play in Limited. If you could set your deck up correctly, you'd have plenty of green devotion. Devotion meant each green mana symbol of the permanents you control would count toward your devotion to green. Polukranos had 2 green mana symbols in the converted mana cost. Arbor Colossus had 3 green mana symbols in its converted mana cost. That would give you 5 devotion. If you're tapping Karametra's Acolyte, it counts itself, so you'd have 6 devotion toward playing a lot more creatures and setting up your board. It was a very strong card in the Theros Limited environment, and it sees some constructed play as well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please subscribe and share. Take some time to tell me in the comments section what was your favorite card or best card out of the pack. Until next time, when I'm back to crack Born of the Gods and then journey into Nyx in my revisit to original Theros.